Hello! Welcome back to Batman Arkham Origins. I'm NerdGasm. We're going to be playing this game all the way through. And I think coming up next is... should be Mad Hatter, I think. Yeah, here it is right here. This is great. Some of them have, like, masks on with just devices on the foreheads. But the one in the middle, it looks like an actual... rabbit. Look, it blinked. So I don't know how that if that's a mask, that is really accurate mask, a living mask.
You must be wondering why it is I sought you out. Well, I have an employment opportunity I'd like to discuss with you. Help me, please.
So Mad Hatter returns in this game, voiced once again by Janosch from Ghostbusters 2. Peter McNichol, I think is how you pronounce his name. Yeah, that mask right there, it's very lifelike. It's not like the other ones. So yeah, he's kidnapped a girl named Alice, or just some random girl that he just is thinking is Alice. Jesus Christ, what? Okay, there we go. Hat shop. And he mentioned an employment opportunity for Batman, but I think, I'm pretty sure, oh, here's a, store that, relay. It'll be up here, I think. Yeah, it's in the, oh, no, we want the hat. There we no, we want the hat. No, the hat. There we go. Jesus Christ. But yeah, anyways, so Mad Hatter mentioned an employment opportunity. I think it doesn't really go into more detail of like what he wants. He just kidnapped the girl. He mentions an employment opportunity, kind of lures Batman there. But you assume he wants Batman's cowl. That's typically what Mad Hatter does, or I guess, you know, some of his earlier appearances, that's what he wanted, but that's what I think he wants to do in this game. I don't know if it clearly states it or not, I forget, but you get a sense that he does, because when you go into this hat shop, where Jervis Tetch is held up in, there's Alfred wishing Batman a Merry Christmas. So here's his hideout, a hat shop. But when we go inside, we'll see some hats in there. So yeah, I'm assuming he just wants to take Batman's cowl.
Let's get in on that fight.
Aren't you all ready? Or are there other guys that I haven't seen yet? Who said that? Guess not. Okay. There's another relay. Boom. Alright, so we'll head inside the hat shop now. Confront Mad Hatter. See what madness is in store for us. So yeah, inside here you just see a bunch of like hats. He's got his collection. Typical Mad Hatter stuff. So, yeah, I'm assuming that is, there's a hat there's the 10/6 classic Mad Hatter hat, which is, stands for 10 shillings and a sixpence, which is, I forget honestly what it was, the cost of, I don't know if it was the hat or, I mentioned it in my, my Mad Hatter breakdown.
That's always been the trouble, though, hasn't it? No one ever wanted to hear what Jervis had to say. He might as well have been invisible.
So this, obviously, this is Batman Arkham Origins. So,
Now you'll have to pay attention, because you won't have a choice.
it's kind of explaining the origins of Mad Hatter in a way, like he, you know, no one listened to him, and he's created these devices that allow him to control minds. all the rabbit masks that they're wearing. This Mad Hatter side mission is my favorite in the entire Arkham series, because Mad Hatter appears in this game, City, and Night, with the Season of Infamy DLC. I like Arkham Cities, but I think it's over too quick. This one is pretty satisfying, pretty decent sized. It's my favorite. I do like the storybook one in Arkham Knight as well, but this is the best one.
It really is an honor to make your...
Where's the girl?
His outfit's darker in color than it was in City.
You know why you're here.
What are you talking about?
Oh, perhaps we don't see eye to eye after all. Let me remedy that. Tick-tock, watch the clock.
So we look up at the clock, and we get
Did you do?
disoriented and everything. And we wake up in Wonderland here, which is just so visually stimulating to the eye. Like, I think it's the best looking part of this entire game. Like, you know, cut up the look of the city all you want, how, like, you know, barren it is and kind of bland. But this here, like, they pulled out all the stops with this, and none of these assets I think are found in the other games. So they went all out with it. They destroy all these lanterns, the lights. Oh shit! While the bridge comes down. But right there, like, Mad Hatter was pretty vague. Again, he oh fuck. He just said, like, you know why you're here. I don't think it mentions, like, stealing Batman's cowl at all. Apart from just, like, luring Batman here with Alice. Oh, that's a creepy, his face there. Mad Hatter looking down, that's creepy. But yeah, it's pretty vague, so you don't really know what his motivations really are in this. Unless it clearly states, oh, there's a crow. Unless it clearly states that he wants the cowl, but I forget if it does or not. You can just assume that's what he wants.
Oh dear, it seems you've gotten yourself all turned around. Which way's in, which
Fucking
way's
rabbit, you
out?
gotta follow the rabbit guy.
What is my route?
I actually was caught on this for too long. I admit, far too long when I first played this game. I didn't know what the hell I was supposed to do. But yeah, you just go to whatever door the guy's above.
Well, you figured it out. But it taxed you, didn't it? Drained a bit of that willpower of yours. Thoughts getting heavier? Finding it harder to maintain control? Soon that
So he probably mentioned something. Yeah, soon Batman, soon. He probably
it's not all flowers and tea parties.
he might mention the cowl. I don't know. I forget if he does. Hopefully I didn't talk over it already too.
It brings out the best in the worst. Don't worry,
Shit.
Alice is in very good hands.
Fucking rabbits. Jeez.
Get away from me!
Again, these masks look like they're lifelike. They're not just they're not the Halloween masks like the other guys. These ones like blink the eyes and everything.
Not crazy, Alice. Mad. There is a difference.
I love that line.
What it is,
Not crazy.
I can't remember.
He's mad. There's a difference, and then he can't remember what it is. Just explode into cards. Mirror breaks. So yeah, already it's lasted longer than the Arkham City side mission
You
did.
must be wondering why I brought you down here. Well, see? I developed the most wonderful device. One that compels obedience. And with weaker minds, it works quite easily. Stick my creation on their heads and just like that, they're under my control.
So does he mention the cowl?
Will require a bit of
Oh,
breaking in. And this, my friend, brings us to the here and now. You are my Humpty Dumpty, Batman. Your mind is shattered. And when I put the pieces back together, you'll be mine. Forever.
Or does he just want Batman to just be under his control? I don't know. Again, it's just pretty vague. Does he actually state what the hell he actually wants?
Did you know time moves in 7 different directions here, but you stuck to just one? Forward, always forward? How boring.
Climb, Batman.
So why don't
There we go. Jeez.
back?
Oh, the cards now. This part's pretty cool. See the big towers of cards. Break through this Mad Hatter one, holding an ace.
Tell me what you see. Tell me.
Uh-oh, he's cutting cards. Literally.
That scares you to pieces. No. This is wrong. All wrong. All upside down and inside out and wrong.
Yeah, okay. There's like a puzzle in here. I think you gotta do. Oh, another one of these. And then... Oh, okay, yeah, it moves it. Okay. Oh, that's it. I thought there was more to that.
Stop it! Stop it right now! There's no limit down here. Not for you. I'm in control. You play by my rules. You and Alice both. Do as I say. Do as I say right now.
He's getting frustrated. Just a bit. Okay, maybe this one's the puzzle. That might be it, though. So it is, yeah, pretty simple. I don't know why, but this Mad Hatter makes me laugh. Like when he, I mean, you feel bad for him, but
Help me!
He can, he will, he just has to leave. He can, he will, he just has to leave.
he can, he will, he just has to leave.
Just has to leave. Really now, you're becoming my pet peeve.
Reverse battering. Bam! Punch to the face. Dropped like a sack of potatoes.
Don't worry, you're safe now. The police are on their way. Everything's going to be all right.
No, it's not.
She's very negative. That's a negative response. And then Mad Hatter over here. Yeah, I mean he's unconscious, but we just leave him. We just leave him with her. Like, what if he gets up and hurts her again? Like some concept art that they've put on the walls here. Pretty cool. More hats everywhere. Can hear her. Can you quiet down with your crying? It's getting a bit annoying. Thank you. Okay, so there's Mad Hatter done. Again, we just leave him there with Alice. So, yeah, like what if he comes to and all of that happens again? It's not very smart of Batman to do that, but okay. So now we head to the. Oh shit! Walked right into it. I was just checking to, I tried to do that to the guy there at first, and it didn't work out. There's an anarchy tag over here. These you can find on a bunch of buildings. I forget what they get you, if anything at all. Oh, just, yeah, locations. Files in your Gotham Intel section. Nothing crazy. Do ballistic armor since I ran into those guys. Alarm is just going off. Kind of annoying. But we turn it off. We go in there and turn it off. There's a data pack right here. This one's annoying because I didn't know about it. Took me far too long to find it when I first played this game. Let's turn this fucking alarm off. There we go. Ah, my ears. They're no longer bleeding. Open sesame. Okay. Oh, there's no one in here yet.
The Joker may still be here.
Yeah, bodies everywhere.
Caution.
Joker. Yeah, there they are. There you can see him through the wall. This is yeah, a bunch of Christmas lights wrapped around him. What's in here? Bank manager's office, I'm assuming. Oh, he tried to call the cops. Didn't work out for him. Some reindeer.
There's something more sinister going on here.
Oh, the guy's riding a reindeer with Santa's head. Alright, so this is when everything just drops off. This is when shit hits the fan. Well, it's when this game kind of got a bit salty with me. When I first played it, and even now, it's still kind of hurts. But this is the cinematic that reveals it all. A bit laggy at first too. Can barely load the damn thing. But this is the moment of truth, when everything is revealed.
Think you can just waltz under my bank, huh?
Roman, I'm here for the Joker.
The Joker? Never heard of him. How about you, dog? Know the Joker?
The who?
The who? And yeah, right here. Right there, my heart just sunk in my chest. I knew what everything was all about now. I knew who Black Mask was, like that one right there. I knew who was under that mask. And I was pissed. I was like, how fucking dare you guys? This is horse shit. Mind you, I'm less and less angry, like the more times I play this game, but when I first played it, I almost didn't even want to keep playing it after this. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Whose idea was this? Terrible. Like, and unnecessary. Joker being Black Mask.
This whole time, you hired the assassins. You've been running Sionis's operation.
Well, technically it's my operation.
And then here's Troy Baker as Joker. A lot of people love him. They think he's amazing, and I mean, it's a good performance. I'm not going to say it's bad. Like, I couldn't do any better. I'm not an actor, a voice actor, but he just mimics Mark Hamill's voice, which I think is just unfortunate. Like, I would have much rather preferred if he did his own thing. Like, Roger Craig Smith did his own Batman in this game, and I think Troy Baker should have did his own Joker, but because he's very forgettable in my opinion, just because he's doing an impersonation. He's a good Mark Hamill Joker, but Troy Baker doesn't have his own Joker. So there we go. So yeah, that's the that's the big reveal. So fixed smile. But yeah, that's the big reveal. You know, Black Mask being Joker, and I thought it was just such a weird direction to go in too, because Arkham Knight wasn't out yet, but we knew that the identity of Arkham Knight was going to be a big part of it, and you know, his identity. So having, you know, Joker be another villain, it just felt like it would be too similar. Like Arkham Knight ends up you know, being revealed as someone, and then Black Mask in this game being revealed as someone. It's like they used the same plot device, which was just unnecessary. It's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Guess we'll use this now. So yeah, heavy reel ammo. You just yank him right up to the vantage points. Again, this just kind of breaks Predator a bit, because yeah, there's 2 down, and let's see if I can get a 3rd here. So this guy's probably going to be 3rd, right there. Boom. So yeah, scratch 3 off the list immediately. This gadget's way too overpowered. Shit. I think I startled him. He saw me. Surrendering enemy. It's a Christmas tree of people. Hello.
Stop! Where's the Joker going?
Guy's nuts, man. Killed about a quarter of Black Mask's men when they wouldn't take orders from him.
Unless you want to join them, talk.
He said something about the steel mill.
That's Sionis's mill.
It's Joker's mill now. Ain't no way you're getting in there.
I didn't ask for your opinion.
So the steel mill. That's how Joker took that over. There's a guy hanging. Yeah, so that's basically how he takes the steel mill. So in Arkham City, when he when he has that, that's why. Life insurance. Okay. So we head to the steel mill now. Some lights. Police lights flashing against these windows. We're going onto the street level here, which is pretty cool. Underneath the glass covering things, or whatever you want to call them. So yeah, underneath here. More cops. I don't know how they didn't see me there, but... Oh, you can hear a crying baby, too. That'll be a, another side mission we'll have to go activate. There we go. It's a Flying Grayson's poster. Haley Circus coming soon. Closed due to storm on the cinema there. Yeah. This terrible storm that's caused everybody to evacuate the city. Well, not evacuate the city. They're just staying indoors. What a weak explanation. Oh, man. That whiteout thing would have been great, though, if they implemented it into the combat encounters. So there's a crying baby here, but no baby to be found, just a recording. And you got Shiva. Lady Shiva.
Shiva. Trying to collect the bounty.
That's just a consolation prize, in case you fail the test.
Test? I don't have time for this.
Somewhere in New Gotham, an innocent man is about to die. And we both know you won't allow that. So the question is, can you find him, Batman? Can you save him?
I don't know why he makes a noise when she uses that. I guess smoke hurts him. Alright, so we gotta go save this dude. She mentions a test. Lady Shiva's part of the League of Assassins. So, presumably this test is for Batman, that Ra's al Ghul is having done. Having his followers do, having Lady Shiva do for him, to see if Batman is a worthy successor. So yeah, even that's kind of setting up some stuff happening later in the. There's a lot of stuff this game does that you know. I mentioned it with the steel mill in the bank back there, with Joker taking it over from Roman Sionis. Then you have this kind of setting up Ra's al Ghul a little bit for Arkham City, but there's just some of it too just doesn't really work chronologically. Makes this game feel a bit disjointed or disconnected from the other games. Like Bane, his TN1 formula that he makes later on causes memory loss, which is why he goes from being the amazing Bane in this game to the more watered down Bane in Arkham Asylum and City. And then you got like the glue grenade stuff that doesn't really make much sense timeline wise, because Mr. Freeze gives you that tech, so obviously it wouldn't exist at this point, even if it is glue and not ice. Same thing goes for the grapnel boost as well, which you have right from the get-go in this game. That was a prototype in Arkham City, so I don't know how the hell... Come on, let me interrogate you. There we go, that was weird. I went to counter him and then it did the interrogate instead. And then he just like fell on the ground. But yeah, so yeah, the grapnel boost as well doesn't make any sense because, yeah, it was a prototype. And then you have just the fact too with like the shock gloves and the remote claw. You'd think Batman would use them in future games or future stories because they're so OP. Why would you not? Why would you not implement them in your bat suit or something? The remote claw could make sense. Oh, jeez, he's bouncing. The second you open that door, it's like he spawns into the room here. One time I played this, I just hacked him off just for fun. Like used a batarang to cut the rope, and he just fell into the electricity, and you fail. I'm not gonna do that here though. Where the hell is the? Oh, okay, over here. Broken area of the wall. Again, reusing this punching animation thing into... you've done it way too many times, I think. The anarchy bombs, the Mad Hatter thing in the clock tower, or the clock, and then this here. They could have switched it up a bit. So we got some assassin members. And I was cutting up all those things, like, you know, but they need to have all of them in the game, technically speaking, because it is, you know, this game came out after Arkham City, so you, as a gamer, as a consumer buying the game, you want to have more content in it than, you know, they couldn't make him as, like, weak. Technically speaking, he would be weaker than he was in Arkham Asylum, and Arkham Asylum was the first game, and you know, compared to newer ones, it's very lacking in terms of how much shit you can do. So, of course, they had to kind of implement some of this stuff, regardless of whether or not it made sense. You have to be able to ignore some of these plot holes and just Put them in the back of your mind. Don't overthink it. What the fuck? It just locked on and now it's not, He's just spinning, spinning around. What the hell? What in the hell is going on? Okay, we'll just do a quick fire one. Alright. That was weird.
Please, don't hurt me.
I'm obviously not going to.
They were all covered up, like ninjas. Shiva. Who? Where are they now? I don't know. My partner shot one of them and split. They finished stringing me up and took off after him. You should call the precinct, have them send a car for you, then find some place to wait. Will do. Thanks.
Alright.
I should be able to pick up a blood trail.
Another upgrade. We're getting close to it. Couple more. And then we've got the ×5 special combo boost. So we locate some blood. And then follow the trail. I don't know what that rope is for. The ninjas, maybe. Okay. So follow this out. Now, the last time I played this game, during this sequence when you're following the trail to the police officer, my game froze. So hopefully this is not the case this time around, because that would suck, and I don't want to have to load up the game again and edit the footage in any way if it fucks up. Here's another plaque. Follow the trail. This Shiva mission's decent enough to it. I mean, you're following a trail. It reminds me a lot of the sequence in Arkham City where you're following the ninja, the assassin from the museum as well. So. Yeah, it doesn't really do much new. They could have did something different, but... Oh, and he's dead. There's the sword that did him in, most likely.
I'm too late.
Trying to sneak up behind me again, huh? Crazy bitch.
Why did you kill him?
Because you wouldn't. He was corrupt, a murderer.
But there's no justice in this.
What do you know of justice? Behind bars or beyond them, these people never change. As long as they live, Gotham is stained.
This isn't the way.
And here I thought you might understand. Still, the test must continue. Meet me at Sheldon Park.
Sheldon Park. The, this is it, the finale to the Shiva side mission. And I guess we'll just glide there. We won't fast travel, just in case it the game wants to freeze on me. It's no fun when you have to avoid, when you're constantly living in fear that your game will freeze. I think there was a... Maybe there was one of the Enigma, like, towers, one of these areas where you have to use the remote claw. But forget it, because I don't want to waste too much time. Make this this footage exciting. Here, we'll go the low. We'll go under the bridge, as opposed to above, because it gets pretty repetitive. I mean, this is the exact same thing. You're just going from thing to thing, and but yeah. So yeah, the grapnel boost here. Like yeah, you know, this game uses it because again, it was a prototype in Arkham City. So how would it? How would Batman have it at this point in time if it was, you know, set before the events of those games? But that wouldn't be much of a problem, like I was saying in the building back there, saving that guy. Like the some of these things, like yeah, you're gonna have to ignore just some of the inconsistencies and the plot holes and everything. But what ticks me off with the grapnel boost, and I know it seems like a bit of a nitpick, but they didn't try to explain it in any other way. Like, they didn't try to come up with some way to explain it. Here's the Wonder Tower. But yeah, they didn't like try to replace that information with anything new. Like, at least they did that with the glue grenade. The glue grenade is stupid, but at least they tried to explain it a little bit. You know, but with the grapnel boost, they don't at all. They completely ignore the fact that it's in this game. They don't even, you know, shed a light on it whatsoever. And I find that to be lazy. At least come up with some reason behind it. Are they really not seeing me? Really? What is their vision like? 5 feet? Not even? They don't even see... Is he a brute? He's a brute. How can they not see me? Guys, I'm literally right behind the dude. I didn't even realize he was a brute. Like, I don't know, just the way he was standing there, he looked like the exact same size as everyone else. Oh well, he's done. Boom. And there we go. So whatever kind of rally you guys are having, it's done now. It's over with. I still can't believe they didn't see me. Again, in these games, like, it's like their vision is only like a few feet, and they can't see anything past that, even if you're standing right in front of them. Jesus. So we're in Wonder Tower of the Wonder Expo, which, what the hell is the Wonder Expo? Like, I don't even, it doesn't even explain that, really. Just an excuse to have the, another asset in the game.
And many more will die if you do not learn it.
Then you'll stand trial for all of them.
I admire your passion, though your cause is flawed. Now, let us fight.
So this fight is pretty challenging, especially if you're on like hard difficulty. Because yeah, she acts just like a martial artist. She reverses, I think she reverses your stuff. She does do like the double strikes and everything too. And this first wave is just like the sword-wielding assassins, but then I think the next wave is just all martial artists. Just sweep her leg. Jeez, you can't even... I thought you could beat her down, do a beat down to her, but you can't. Yeah, you can't take her down either. Do a takedown. Fuck. She's already half health though, so.
Well fought. Now let's
Oh, now she pulls out her sword too, so. So yeah, we got martial artists, 3 of them.
You cannot hope to match.
Oh god, what the hell was happening?
Do not disappoint us.
Nope, still can't.
A lesson for you.
So yeah, like if you're on hard difficulty and you can't see the reversal icons, this gets a bit tricky just because they kind of swarm you, and you can't really tell if it's one reversal or a double one. Shit, I knew that. I knew I couldn't do that. Now it's just me and her.
Let's test your technique.
Come on.
Let me show you. Look. The test is ended, and with it, your life. Enough!
Silence! We're done.
Skilled, honorable, devoted. I see now why the Master has chosen you.
The shadows in this game too look like shit. Like, look on her
I
face.
don't care about you or your master.
His neck.
I'm bringing you in.
No, you're not. But you have earned a reprieve. I hope in time you come to realize how wrong you are about Gotham. It is not meant to be saved. It cannot be saved. Only cleansed. And from the ashes, reborn.
So that's it of Shiva.
I'm sending you two.
You don't actually capture her, so she,
the others for a survivor.
you don't really know her eventual fate in this franchise because she doesn't come back in any other games. God, I really hope they make a sequel to this game because I think they could all the plot holes and inconsistencies, they could probably branch them a little bit more in another game in between. So, all right, so that's another upgrade, and that is where we will end this part, guys. I hope you've been enjoying this playthrough, just like all my other ones. And my review will be up on the channel for this game before these Let's Plays hit. So if you haven't seen the review, check it out now. I'm talking to you from the past, I guess, because I'm recording this footage for the review with these Let's Plays. Again, two birds with one stone. I've mentioned that in some of the other videos. But if you've been enjoying it, thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon to be notified of all future content I release. And I will see you in the next one. Take care and stay nerdy.